Hey guys, welcome back. So as usual, here we have the poll from Telegram from yesterday. This one was the Faketoshi edition, as you can see in the results. So we got almost 70% of the votes for BTC and 146 people voting. So let's get into the chart. And by the way, it's very important to call this person Faketoshi always, because otherwise the scandal number 1 will be forgotten because of the scandal number 2 that's going on now on Bitcoin Cash. So let's look at the chart here. This is the monthly candles. I meant to show the monthly candles for long time in my videos, but I keep forgetting. So I'm gonna start with the monthly candles in this video so that I don't forget to show it later. And I wanted to point out the moving averages. The reason we're not breaking below 6,000, it's because mainly the 20-month moving average is at the exact level. So it's a very, very strong support. There's a very, very small possibility that we bounce here and continue the trend, because if you see, we are in an uptrend on the monthly candles, so this would be a correction within the macro trend. So it is possible that this is a wave up, correction, and continue up. I don't find it very likely for several reasons. The main reason is, I've been talking about this is not how markets bottom. Usually after such run up, the run up, you don't see it here as exaggerate because this is the logarithmic chart, but I mean, if I turn off the logarithmic, you can see here after such run up like this, that high and vertical, I doubt we from here we're just gonna go back up at the same speed and break, because unable to, on the logarithmic scale, say if this was one wave up correction and continue up, if I draw this, I don't want to activate the drawings, but I guess I'll do it. If I do this here, this drawing, let's see how it looks like in the non-logarithmic scale here. So look how vertical we would have to go. It would be another bubble, like bigger than the previous one. That's not likely at all. That we're gonna see this. I'm gonna have to hide everything because this is a mess on the monthly candles. So yeah, I don't find this likely at all. And the other thing is, this is not how markets bottom. After such run up like this, yeah, what I was saying, if we look at the normal scale, not logarithmic, after such run up and, like 8 months of bear market, I would be expecting capitulation here before we can actually consolidate and continue higher. Plus, that's the pattern that we have always seen in crypto as well. So, but yeah, the capitulation at the bottom of the market is usually, you will usually see volume increasing as well. So I'm thinking there's a possibility we're about to capitulate sometime soon, because the volume is picking up here, and it's been the case for the past 3 months already. These are the monthly bars here. So if you see at the top of the market, we have the highest volume, and then volume goes down. And at the bottom of the market, we have the highest volume again. So the volume goes like this, right? It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, just like price. So usually the peaks are the top of the market and the bottom of the market. So we are seeing volume increasing here. It could mean we could be seeing capitulation at some time soon. When I say soon, I mean at the end of the year. I have been saying this. So if the volume continues to increase here little by little every month, maybe by the end of the year we see the last peak of the volume here, and we could be capitulating. So I'm thinking this could happen based on volume. Now let's look at the daily candles as usual. Let's see where we are here. So we've been going up here for several days. If I was playing this long, if I had a long position here open, I would be looking for exits now. In fact, if it was me, I would have been taking profits already at 6,800 at this significant resistance here. So this is not the time to be looking for long entries. It's time to be looking for exit if you are in long positions and you are doing the short-term trading. So yeah, as I said, I would have already taken profit at obvious resistance, which is here at 6.8, And usually, you know, when I take profit, when I take profit, I don't care what happens after. It can go up a little bit more, I don't mind. It usually retraces not long after. Last time, you probably remember if you watch my videos, I took profit here. In this one, my target was right here. So I took profit here, and then, yeah, I missed the last, you know, the last blow off top here, but, you know, who cares? So long as you're in profits, I wouldn't risk it. I would be taking profits already, and if you are gonna play the short position, then I would be, you know, I would start looking for short entries. How do you look for a short entry? Well, you go to the 4 hours, for example, or some smaller time frame, and when you have confirmation of reversal, which means if you're in the 4 hours at the third red candle, when the third red candle goes below the lowest of the second red candle, then you enter. For example, here this was the beginning of a reversal, so we had 1, 2 red candle, 1, 2 red candles, but then the next candle never made it below the previous one, so you didn't have a confirmation there. So sometimes, you know, you have longer candles. If it rejects, if it goes like a red candle, it goes very long like this, yeah, you don't want to wait for 3 candles because you miss out the opportunity to enter. But you know, say for example, if this candle here, the very first red candle, would have gone vertical down, well, I would have entered short as soon as it goes below the low of the previous candle, this long green candle as well. But you know, you gotta be looking at candlestick patterns to time your entries for shorts or for longs. In this case, for short. But yeah, I would start looking for entries, but of course wait for confirmation. And yeah, I wanted to show also, this was one of my options on the poll, to look at the total market cap charts, to do a full analysis on these charts, the total market cap, but no one shows that option, so I'm not gonna do it. But I wanted to point out very, very quick, not a full analysis, but just to point this out. This is the total market cap chart here, and guys, we are approaching main resistance here. So from any time from now up to 250 billion, anywhere in this range we could be reversing, and very likely we will be reversing, because we are in a macro downtrend. If you see here, we were just bouncing here, and this level that took so long to break below, which was around 240 or 250 billion, once we broke below this level, you see we had the vertical movement down. Now this level become very strong resistance. So most likely it's only retracing in the upside to test this level as a resistance and get rejected from here. So be very careful if you are, as I said before, if you are long, or if you are considering entering long positions, not only in BTC, but on the altcoins as well, because this is the total market cap for BTC and altcoins, everything included. So anytime we could be reversing here, I give a very strong probability that this resistance is going to reject and send the price back down. Of course, it's never 100%. Of course, we could be going up. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball, but by probability, this level of resistance is going to be strong. We are in a downtrend, and we are below moving averages. Well, in this case, we just went above the 20-day moving average, but we are going to have also at this level the 50-day moving average in the total market cap chart, which makes it very risky to be long and very attractive to go short, of course, if we have confirmation of a reversal going back down. So, and if this does get rejected and go down, the next obvious support is gonna be the peak here at around 180 billion or 175 billion, I think. Let me see, because there's a pattern here. This is kind of like a bear flag. So if we go down from here, maybe this is gonna be like, oh, this is the logarithmic chart as well. Let's see. This goes actually almost down to the previous top here when BTC was at 3,000 in market cap. According to this is 116 billion. I think is correct. It comes from coinmarketcap.com, the data to this chart. So according to this chart, it says here 116 billion would be the target if we get rejected here and continue to go down, or anytime, even if we don't get rejected here, let's say it goes a little bit higher. But you know, if we continue the bear market, that target makes a lot of sense here. Actually, it's at the top of the very first bubble here that we had. I think it was in May or June 2017. So yeah, but for the short term, yeah, be careful guys if you are long or thinking about going long here. And guys, I think that's all. This is about to break out. So this was doing a continuation pattern. So it's possible if we go above the previous high here, 7,130, then we'll break. We're gonna break in the upside. So I would expect more upside for the very short term. But of course, by the time you watch this video, this would have happened already, maybe. So yeah guys, but in general, be very careful. I would be looking for exits, not for entries, and then we will see. And if I am wrong and this doesn't reverse, we will wait for more confirmation. In any case, you know that nothing goes up forever. It will have a reversal at some point, so you can decide from there. And guys, that's all for the video of today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.